Okay, so we're holding in the middle of the Maimer, and we're meditating, learning about the meditations that a person has, right? Kemaimer Zal, about 8 lines down from Samach Zayin. Ganva Pumach Tarta. You have a thief on the face of a tunnel. Very interesting. What's the concept of a thief on the face of a tunnel? So Chassidus brings us down that you have somebody ready to steal. Now he knows that stealing is wrong. Nevertheless, he knows that the success of him stealing or not is dependent on the Eibishter. So he starts davening. He says he's on the mouth of the tunnel and he starts calling out to the Eibishter, right? So what does this show? He knows that there's an Eibishter, but nevertheless, his action is not matching because he's still stealing and everything, right? So you can know something, but it didn't penetrate you completely. The Mail of Avram, first line of the word, about 9 lines from the top of the page in Samach Zayin. What was Avram? He went out from this boundary, the Dafka Nafshi, to cling his neshama, be avil yela, to a supernal love. He was able and desired and removed himself from the garments of Nega, because of the body. There's a bechinis bottle love his bottle. He completely bottled the Eibshel Valley. Bechinis klois and nefesh mamas, the level of expiration of the soul. In other words, he got to a level where he didn't have any worldly interests. He only wanted to do what the Eibishter was. It was his will, it was my will. And this level of love, how do you get there? Ba machmas. It comes because of his bein and his be'erin sei baruch, the meditation and the contemplation of Oren sei baruch hu atzmi, haseiver, which surrounds the world. Now, when we say surround, we don't mean that it's a level of light, which is the globe, and it's actually surrounding the world like something outside. When we say surround, and we say the word makif in Chassidus, we're talking about a level of light which is so high that it cannot be indressed in the world. It can't be permeated in the world. In other words, Memal Mikol Olmim is a level of light where the greater the vessel, the greater the Ohr comes. So in other words, you have a shul. The shul looks different than the outside street. And you could have a holy object, a pair of tefillin, right? The holy object, the more bottle it is, the more godliness is going to be treated with reverence, right? The level of Seviv is such a high level of light that it doesn't permeate and fit according to the words. Concerning this, right, we say, if you have contemplation on Oren Sei Baruch Hu, Seiv Kol Amin, Leis Machshava Tfisik, no talking grasping. Ki Malchuscha Malchus Kol Amin, your kingdomship fills the entire world. Bechinas Melech Levad, the level of king alone. Shu Bechinas Dibur, which is level of speech. Kemeshikost Var Melech Shilton, the king rules with Dibur, right? In other words, there's a level of godliness which comes into the world, and it's based on him speaking, and that speaking is we call mitzamtzim. It's condensed. It's a lower level. When a person speaks, what do? They have a lot of ideas in their mind, and they want to give you a fraction of what they know to make it suitable. Words are a tzimtzum, they're a contraction. So when Hashem is speaking, he's taking his essence, which is removed from the world, and saying, I want a glimmer, a piece to be able to come in and share that with you. Kemaimer, Baruch she'amar v'hayelam. Blessed is he who spoke when the world came to be. Amir levad, it's only speaking. Shem yizeh nimshach chayis kol olamas. And this is drawn down the vitality of all the worlds of kiyumim, v'zavusam, their fulfillment, their enlivenment, their creation. Me'ayin leyesh, right? From nothing to something. She'ein zeh elu b'chinas arav alma. It's only a ray alone. K'mei shekolsuv tizbarach b'shamayim mimal v'aretz mitachas. Al kol shech ma'aseh. It should be blessed from above on the land, from under. All the praise of ma'aseh yadecha. Right? What does it mean, ma'aseh yadecha? I'll leave off with this. Shem kol oidamas. Shemay v'aretz. The whole world, the heavenly earth. Mina aretz l'rakiyah. From the ground to the heaven. It's tough of Shana, which shows a limitation. It's a 500-year distance from here to the heaven. The whole world is Ein El Bechinas Ma'aseh Yadecha. Maisa Yedei Adam, just like the action of a person, al derech mashal, by way of example, is Einem Luvash Ela Koyach HaMaisa. It's only that power of action. Shulavush Chitzeni, it's a superficial garment, Shel HaNefesh, of the soul. In other words, we're saying like this. Some people learn this, Tizbarach, right? Be blessed. The whole world from your Maisa Yedecha. Look at the greatness of your Maisa. And that's one way to learn this part of Daven. Here the author is saying the opposite. He's saying, look, the whole entire world, right, is Maisa Yedecha. It's the work of your hands. What does it mean, the work of your hands? That just like the work of a person's physical hands, right? The person makes a vessel. The person does something. That work which he put into an object which he made, he drew a picture, he made a vessel, whatever it was, is only a very, very superficial part compared to the essence of his soul, compared to his brain, compared to his emotions, compared to the way he thinks. If somebody's going to touch his vessel, for example, he's going to make a vessel, somebody's going to touch his picture, they're going to look at it. He could be in a different world. He may not even know about it. It doesn't affect him. So too, that level of Maisa, that superficial, that chitzenis, that part of him which is, in a way, after the tzimtzum, after the condensement, the concealment of godliness is removed from his essence, is responsible for creating the whole entire world. When a person meditates on this, they realize, wow, the whole entire world, the fish and the animals and the birds and the people, the planets, the cells, the apple trees, everything is only Maisa Yedecha. That's only from his Maisa. And there's something which is much greater, and that's his essence. That's going to bring him to a law where he wants to remove himself from all things in this world which are only Maisa Yedecha and really connect and cleave to the source where it all came from. Have a wonderful davening.
Yeshiva Torah Ohr of North Miami Beach.